Hey guys, Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today I want to talk to you about saying I'm done. When a substitute teacher asks your child, hey look, have you done everything that you're supposed to do? And you say, I'm done. And what that means, if it's true, if it's not true. So I want to check in with you guys before we really get going. If you've ever been a substitute teacher, I want to give you a shout out. Let me know down below how many years you are or have been a substitute teacher. And if you've ever had a substitute teacher, tap that like or thumbs up button for me. And hope you're a subscriber, because if you're not, definitely do that so you know the next time I go live, no matter if it's Facebook or YouTube. Now guys, I want to introduce myself. Again, Ace Cookie Tutoring, CEO here. I tutor students both online and in person, 3rd grade and up, all the way up through adults in grad school. I tutor the ACT, middle school math, and essay writing, as well as a bunch of other things. So just contact me if you have a need. We're definitely getting close to parent-teacher conferences, but that's another video. So guys, let's jump into it here. These words that I hear a lot as a substitute teacher are, I'm done. So today, the teacher, an English teacher in middle school, left an assignment. We had a chapter to read, we had some questions to answer, and then we had some online stuff to do. Well, the kiddos that seemed to be playing games on their computers, that were texting on their phones, I was a little suspicious they weren't done, So you go up to them, you ask them, hey look guys, have we done this? Have we done that? Have you done this? Well, unfortunately, there's no way of knowing, I have no way of knowing, if it's true that they're done. When it's online, I have no way of accessing the teacher's Canvas or Google Classroom or whatever online system the teacher's using. So unfortunately, as a substitute teacher, I kind of have to take the students' words for it. I have to hope that they know that it's only hurting them and not me if they're lying about being done, but I have no way of knowing. When things were on paper, it's much easier to look at a worksheet and say, hey guys, you skipped question 3, or I could look and see if the teacher had, questions 10 through 15 marked off, so don't worry about it. But at the same time, if a kid just wrote, I don't know, on all the questions, I can catch that on paper, but not online. So, I don't know if you guys have had the pleasure of experiencing that or not, so definitely let me know in the chat down below, the comments somewhere on the screen. But I want to go into kind of what this means here in the next part of the video. Before we do though, I want to encourage you to join my Facebook group, I want to encourage you to give me a call and get the help you need with my class success plan. So if you have a need in a class, give me a call, 913-938-6344, so I can help you be successful in a class, especially if you've had a student, had a teacher, and you're not really doing what you're supposed to be doing when the substitute teacher's there, so you're a little behind. So, now that we've talked about what my experiences have been as a substitute teacher, I want to let you know, kind of go more into why it's such a bad thing for students when they say they're done. When teachers are gone, if it's not an emergency situation or they're sick or something like that last minute, they leave assignments with their students, and they leave the certain assignments for the subs based on what the sub can handle, based on what the students already know, and a lot of times it's review. So if a student doesn't do it, no one's being hurt but the student. Or like today when we're reading a chapter, the students have done whatever activities in the book up this point. They've been introduced to the characters, they know whatever literary elements the teacher wants to talk about, and all I'm doing is continuing the story. So when students aren't participating, they're just getting themselves farther behind. And if they had some terms today to review and they choose not to look at their flashcards, do the online activities, and the teacher comes back tomorrow and says, hey guys, pop quiz, you had plenty of time in class yesterday to do it, and the kid didn't do it, well, we're going to know based on those quiz scores, test scores tomorrow, which kids did and didn't review. So again, I have no way of knowing, but the kids will definitely know tomorrow, hey look, man, I should have studied when I had a chance, just like the sub asked me to do. So before we move on to one last thing here, I want to mention about saying I'm done. I want to again encourage you to become a subscriber on YouTube if you're not already. as well as a follower on Facebook. Make sure you turn on your notifications, so you know the next time I go live. So very last thing I want to mention, and don't want to make a big thing about this. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, but just know that saying I'm done when you're really not done is a lie, and I hope students just say that to me when they're not, because it's a sub, I can get away with it. I leave lots of notes. I don't know about other subs, but I definitely do. Don't know what teachers do with them, but I try. But I just worry that some of these kids, if they say I'm done, just like they did when I was a para, and then if I'm working with them as a tutor and they say I'm done, then it just builds like a snowball. And unfortunately, they get farther and farther behind, and that whole idea of saying I'm done in line can transition into other parts of their life. So definitely don't say I'm done when you're not. That's a personal preference, and I want to encourage you that, why say it when it's not true? So guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in. Want to encourage you again to join my Facebook group and give me a call so I can help you get the help you need the next time you have a sub. Have a great night.